The war at Troy had lasted 9 long years. Both sides were exhausted. Then, from the east, a new force arrived, one that neither Greek nor Trojan had expected. Penthesilea, queen of the Amazons, came to Troy with 12 of her finest warriors, not as refugees, but as soldiers ready to fight where others had faltered. She rode to the gates of Troy and was received by the old king Priam, who had buried sons and watched his city bleed. He looked at Penthesilea, and for the first time in years, felt something like hope. She had come to fight for Troy, but not without reason. She carried her own grief, her own debt to Mars the war god, and she would pay it here, on this plain, in this cause. She had heard what the Greeks said of themselves, that they were unstoppable, that Troy was finished, that it was only a matter of time. She had heard all of it, and she had come anyway. Her warriors were not an army in the Greek sense. They were 12 women who had trained since childhood for exactly this, to meet any enemy, on any field, without flinching. When the gates of Troy opened and Penthesilea led her warriors onto the plain, even the Greek sentries paused at their posts to watch. What came at them was unlike anything the war had shown before. They fought like a single creature with 12 bodies, one moving where another retreated, every gap sealed, every spear placed with purpose. The Greek front line cracked and gave ground. Penthesilea drove deep into the Greek ranks. The plain that had seen 10 years of warfare watched something new. A queen who came not for glory, but for a debt she alone could repay. The Greek commanders had not planned for this. Their veterans fell back, regrouped, argued. The Amazons had done in a morning what 9 years had not. They had unsettled the Greek confidence. She looked across the field and felt the weight that every true warrior carries. The knowledge that courage does not make war clean, that even victory leaves marks no armor hides. Courage on the battlefield does not erase the cost of war. Penthesilea knew this better than any king who had sent men to die from the safety of his walls. She fought anyway. That was the Amazon way.